City. Alexander, welcome and thanks for being with us. It's now been, I think, 5 days since that Oval Office clash that ultimately led to arguably the most damaging move the Trump administration can make to Ukraine's war effort, pausing aid. Do you think, firstly, that President Zelenskyy could have acted any differently in that meeting and avoided this?
It's hard for me to say. Probably he could, but it is what it is. We are in a situation and we need to get out of it. Obviously, for Ukraine, this is a vital situation. Our survival depends on it, depends on U.S. support. And if we were ready to lose it, as breaking news are reporting today, then this is going to be a perilous situation for us, no doubt. So we need to avoid it by all means, and the president needs to do his best to make sure that we can somehow recover and resuscitate that relationship.
And he certainly has been doing his best in the statement that he put out, but there have also been demands of an apology, an explicit apology from Republicans, but many Ukrainians don't want that. Do you think Zelenskyy will go so far as to explicitly apologise?
Again, I'm not sure what he will do, but I think he certainly should if our survival depends on this apology. I mean, after all, I think he already expressed regret in a recent tweet earlier today on X, basically apologizing or indirectly apologizing for what happened. So if more needs to be said, by all means, he should do it. Now, whether someone agrees with it or not, I think the issues at stake are just too important, and given the seriousness of the situation.
And how do you feel about this minerals deal as it stands? It seems somewhat maybe that Zelenskyy has conceded that it is a step towards greater security, and he's conceded that he may not get that absolute guarantee of security first up. So how do you feel about the minerals deal itself?
I think it's a stepping stone in the right direction. I mean, I always felt from an economic perspective, it didn't make a lot of sense to me, to be honest. But let's leave that aside. I'm just saying these industries are actually underdeveloped in Ukraine. It's not clear how much raw materials there would be if you actually start developing them. There's still a lot of exploration to be done. But leaving all of this aside, if this is something that's important for the US right now, and we can use that to resuscitate the relationship and also at some point talk more about security guarantees and perhaps even get those security guarantees, then by all means we should go ahead.
Okay, Alexander Rodniansky, former presidential advisor to President Zelenskyy and assistant professor at the University of Cambridge. Thank you so much.
Thank you.